Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am building in the world of Willow Creek in the neighborhood that has like those little houses in the back of the world. And I'm building a one-story. It is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And I started off making this house a little different. I actually start off here thinking about the floor plan and decided to just build the roofing and the house exterior around the floor plan. And I find that this is easier with one stories sometimes because one stories can really just look like boxes sometimes. So for me, I thought it'd be nice to just start with the floor plan and then maybe the outside would look less boxy just based off of that. And this house also does include a garage. And I actually built this house in mind for a family that I'm currently playing with. I actually built the house and then created the family to live here. So when I was decorating, I was really thinking about that family in mind. So the 1 bedroom is just the 2 parents, a mom and a dad, but I'll talk about their storyline. So he's not like really a dad, you'll see, or you'll hear about it. But yeah, and then the other bedroom is a nursery for the mom's baby boy, since I haven't done like a baby nursery in a long time. And yeah, and then they have a really nice backyard. I included a little like picnic barbecue area with a slide and then a little pool. And over here is where I decided to put the garage, since the world has like a little, like you see it, it's like a bigger sidewalk that leads out to the road. So I thought that the garage should go over there and the front of the house on the other side. And I decided to go back to voiceovers for at least like small builds like this. My last video with the modern house was just all music. But I decided, since I have a storyline and it's only like a 20-minute video, I should just do a voiceover. So that's what I did. And this house is very much like olive green, which is one of my favorite colors. So even the interior is very green. But yeah, anyway, the family that I made for this house is obviously in the infant life stage, and then there's the mom, and then the dad. So when I was in Create a Sim, originally my plan was to make them like married and have this baby be both of their babies, but I actually forgot to change the setting on the household dynamic. So the baby turns out to only be related to the mom of the household, and the dude sim is now just kind of here because once you go and create a sim and you already save it, you can't go back and change the dynamics. So he's not even set to be the partner. So in my game right now, he's kind of just a dude living in this house. So I'm trying to, get him to want to date the woman of this house. But yeah, so it was a huge mistake on my part forgetting to change the household dynamics. So now I have to try to get these 2 adults here to actually like each other. And in the family tree, he's not even related to the baby. So he's kind of just helping my girl sim raise this child, while they're just kind of coexisting in this house right now. But when I decorated this house, I did want them to have either a dog or a cat. So in my gameplay, the man did adopt a cat, so then he has, someone on his side of the family, because his family tree is completely empty and it's kind of sad. I felt bad for him, so he went and adopted a cat. So there's like some cat stuff in the garage. But yeah, so that just like didn't work out. So that's my storyline right now. I've been trying to get them to be a couple one day, and it wasn't really working out. I had to really work hard on their relationship, and I still am, because The Sims, they just weren't seeming compatible, which is unfortunate, because if it wasn't for me, they'd be married and already have a good dynamic, but I forgot to do that, so. Because also in Create a Sim, you can't save it, like, while you're making The Sims, which is so dumb. Like, why is that still a thing? Um, and I didn't want my game to crash because it was acting, like, slow, so I was like, oh no, it's gonna crash. I just have to, like, save it and come back and do everything later, like their outfits and stuff, since you can go back and change the outfits, but nothing else. So that's also a part of why I forgot to just change that before I saved it and went back in. But yeah. So it's an interesting dynamic for the family who's living here right now. But once the Sims start liking each other, I'm gonna have them have like a kid of their own and everything, so then his family tree isn't completely empty. But yeah, so now I moved on to the interior of the house, and I tried something new. So with floor plans, I usually limit myself to having the kitchen only on the back wall, so when you play in walls half up, half down, the kitchen cabinets don't just disappear. But I realized that that was really holding back my build style, and like having to have the kitchen on a back wall of the house. So it's actually in the middle of the house, and I think the floor plan worked out a lot better like this. Even if the cabinets are floating, I don't really care about stuff like that. Um, and when I watch other people build, they don't always have it on a back wall either, so I thought it'd be fine. But yeah, so when you walk into the house, here's the living room. So the whole style of this house, I wanted it to just be like, not too fancy, just very green and like beige and like kind of like naturey a little bit. But yeah, and these couches are from the basic set by I believe it's a collab between Harry and Felix. Or it's just one or the other, but it's on the website where all of their CC is, and I use a lot of it in like all my builds. But yeah. And I also made another family recently in Create a Sim. Not really a family, it's just a couple, but a small family. And I want to make an apartment for them. And the one Sim, she's going to be an artist, so I thought they could have like a little art studio in their apartment. And I haven't decided if I want to film that for the channel or not. Because a lot of the times I won't. I'll just like build for myself and I'll be like, wow, this turned out so pretty. I wish I would have filmed it. So I might, and if so, that'll probably be the next video that will come out after this one. But yeah, so I'm just finishing up the living room. Then I add this little puzzle here. I tried to make it like very family friendly. Even in my other family homes, I keep them pretty clean. Like I don't have toys anywhere but the kids' rooms. But this one I want to be like a little different. So I have like one of those baby play mats like in the living room aside from just the bedroom, which I think makes it look more homey. And then in the garage, I wanted it to just be a realistic, like normal garage. Like I didn't add a home gym or anything crazy. Like there's a treadmill in there, and a yoga mat. But like other than that, it's not a home gym. There's laundry in there, stuff for the cat of the house, and then yeah, the treadmill. And then over here, I didn't really know what to do with this entryway because it's kind of a big space. So I just ended up putting a side table, and then I got out all this clutter from the CC set that's called Helmy. I forget who it's by though, but it's a really cool set. There's like mail and like gloves and keys and everything. So I just put that stuff over here. Oh, and that side table is from a CC set called Susan Dining, I believe. And then on the left side of the door, I found this custom content burglar alarm, and it actually is functional. It's not just for decoration. And I thought that that was such a cool find. I wish I knew who it was by. It came in a set of a bunch of other things. Like, it's not specifically a burglar alarm and nothing else. Like, it came with a bunch. But yeah, it's so cool because, like, if you actually play in the game, you'll know that the regular burglar alarm looks so retro and just ugly and bulky, but that one actually looks really nice. And that's like the thing with CC. Like, even when I watch other people build, I prefer to watch people that build with CC because everything just looks so more realistic and like smooth. Like, I don't know, like, the regular furniture in the game looks very like run down a lot of the times, and like the textures just don't look smooth. They look like rugged, which is like fine, but like, I don't know. I just prefer CC so much. It's just all so beautiful and smooth and like realistic. Like, there's more than just 3 clutter items in a pack, unlike The Sims DLCs. And CC is free unless you're paying on like someone's Patreon. It's free. So like, if you can get CC, it's just better all around, in my opinion. Because like, the sets include a lot more than the DLCs. So it's just better in my opinion. That's why I always use it. But in the future, I will put up builds with just the regular stuff that's in the game. I'm not opposed to it. This just looks so much better. But anyway, now I've moved on to the kitchen. I'm sticking with the same green color scheme. And it is a very small kitchen, but like, it's a small 1-story, so it fits. There's no dining room in this house, but I think that's fine because I added a bar with 2 chairs, and it's kind of a house for a small family, so you don't really need more than 2 chairs. And I did put a high chair in here too, to go along with the theme that there's a baby who lives here. But yeah, and like always at the end of this video, there is screenshots of everything, so if I cut out something in the filming, there'll usually be a screenshot at the end. And I might cut this voiceover a little short and not talk for the whole 20 minutes because I never know what to talk about in these videos. Like, I've given a storyline, you know, I've talked about what's in the house, and I don't know if people prefer voiceovers or music. I haven't really been able to like figure that out yet because the channel's like, there's not like too many videos on it yet, so I don't really know the preference. I know that I don't mind whether there's a voiceover or not. The only time I think it's really cool is if there is a storyline a person's talking about. But yeah, so right now I'm just finishing up the kitchen. And then after this, I believe I move on to the bathroom. Yeah, and something I really liked was how this shower kind of matches this wallpaper. Like, it pretty much looks like it's built in, and it's really cool looking. But yeah, and I do end up putting a hamper either in here or in the parents' room. I believe it's in here, which I'm very proud of myself for remembering that, because a lot of the times I'll put laundry in a house and then just totally forget to put a hamper, and then it makes it so much harder for the Sims to do laundry because they have to like walk all around the house and get those piles of clothes. So yeah, if you're ever like building in a house that you want to play in, just remember the hamper if you play with laundry. But yeah, I just love this bathroom. But yeah, now after this, I'm moving on to the parents' bedroom, I believe, and then I do the baby's room, or I might even do the backyard, I'm not sure. But yeah, so just keeping with the green theme. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you for just like watching, because I do spend a lot of time on these builds. I really like to add detail to my Sims builds, so like one room, like this bathroom probably took me like 15 minutes to do in real time because I just want everything to look realistic and not just put a couch and a TV in one room and call it a Sims build. I feel like that just doesn't look like a real house. I don't know, there's so much more potential, so that's why I like to add clutter in these houses. Yeah, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching, And I'm just gonna leave some music for the last few minutes, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.